everyone, welcome to today's presentation. My name is Kim Carmona and I'll be talking to you a little bit about CSU Bakersfield. I'll be guiding you in terms of our international admission requirements, what students can expect when they get to Bakersfield, and what our campus looks like today. Okay, so I'd like to get started with an overview of what our campus looks like. So that way, when you do describe our campus to prospective students, you have an idea of what our campus looks like. So this slide here is a drone shot of above of CSU Bakersfield. As you can see, we are a smaller to mid-sized campus, and it's just a beautiful shot to be able to see what are some of the buildings and what students will experience once they get here. This is one of the main walkways, and it leads to what we call our red brick road on campus. Usually on this road here during the academic year is filled with a lot of events for students. This leads them to a larger area on campus for students to gather around. There's different seating areas around here so that they can study and meet with other students. There's different dining areas along this road. So this is just a brief overview of one part of campus. So in the next video, join me so that we can dive a little bit deeper in terms of Bakersfield and what students can experience once they get here. Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. On this video, we'll be talking a little bit more about Bakersfield and what your students can expect once they get here to the city. I wanted to highlight two different photos here of two common places that students often like to go to once they get to Bakersfield. On the left-hand side, you'll see a photo of our downtown Bakersfield, and this is a great location where students often like to go to the theater, to enjoy different places to go eat, to go study at different coffee shops that are available. It's also a common place that students live at. If they don't live on campus, then there are different off-campus apartments and housing options for our international students in downtown Bakersfield. And on the right-hand side, you'll see a photo of what we call the Bluffs. And the Bluffs is essentially a 26-mile long trail that kind of takes you from one end of Bakersfield to the other, but it does have many different trails along this pathway that allows the student the opportunity to do hikes if they enjoy being outdoors. Students can ride their bikes out here, students can take a walk, and it's just a great area for students to explore the outdoors and be in nature, to have a study break, or to just take some time to enjoy with their friends. So Bakersfield, California, we are located in Kern County, which is what we call the heart of California, and also the home of the Roadrunners, which actually students do have the opportunity to see Roadrunners on campus and around campus, which is pretty neat. Bakersfield is essentially centered around many diverse industries. Some of those industries consist of agriculture, healthcare, oil, government. So those are just some of the few industries that contribute to one of our largest growing economies in not only the state of California, but really in the nation of here, the United States. And what students can expect once they come to Bakersfield is a really amazing other locations nearby that is accessible to them to be able to travel. Bakersfield, we're located in Central California, but down south, not too far from us, is Southern California. We're more on the southern central location of California. But here are two different areas that students often like to enjoy once they get to California. On the left-hand side, you'll see a photo of Los Angeles, California. And then on the right-hand side, it might look familiar to you, but it is a photo of Disneyland, which is located in Anaheim, California. So students do have the opportunity to visit. We often sometimes do day trips or weekend trips to some of these different locations so that students do have the opportunity to engage in different areas that are available in California. So these are just some of the popular places that students enjoy visiting. And then a little bit up north to us is Northern California. And Northern California is home to many different beautiful places as well. On the left-hand side of this screen is a photo of Yosemite National Park. And California is home to many national parks, which is amazing because students do have the opportunity to enjoy these national parks and just enjoy nature and explore what else is out there for them. Again, we do offer some weekend trips to some of these locations. As of recently, we have an upcoming event for students to explore Yosemite National Park and be able to just explore different areas within the state of California while being a student here at CSUB. So on the right-hand side is a photo of the Golden Gate Bridge, which is located in San Francisco, California. And this is just another area or another city that students like to enjoy. That's not too far from Bakersfield, but they have the opportunity to just explore other cities that's accessible to them while being a student at CSUB. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video to learn a little bit more about CSUB. Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. So today we're talking about CSUB, and I wanted to just highlight some brief things about our university. So as you can see on the left-hand side of the screen you can see exactly where CSUB is located. Again, we're located in Kern County, which is the heart of the Golden State here in California, located in the Central Valley. We are actually the only four-year public university within 100 miles, which is kind of a fun fact about CSUB. We do offer 4 colleges across all academic disciplines. And I wanted to highlight some of our majors that international students, as well as domestic students, like to enroll in. So some of those programs consist of biology, business, computer science, healthcare administration, and kinesiology. And CSU Bakersfield is an NCAA Division I campus. And in an upcoming video, I'll go over a little bit more about what that means. We are the home of the Roadrunners, which, as you can see in the middle of the screen, you can see our mascot, Rowdy the Roadrunner. Our motto is Launch Your Future, and our colors are blue and gold. All right, so our academic colleges. We do have 4 colleges across all academic disciplines. Those colleges consist of the College of Arts and Humanities, College of Business and Public Administration, College of Natural Sciences, Mathematics and Engineering, and our College of Social Sciences and Education. CSUB is continued to be distinguished itself in national rankings for its economic value, social mobility, and commitment to student success. So here is just some rankings of what we've received recently in terms of, again, social mobility, economic value, and commitment to student success. We really do strive to help students once they get to CSUB to really succeed in their classrooms and succeed once they graduate. We are one of the most affordable CSU campuses and universities across California, which is great in terms of our economic value and, again, our social mobility. All right, and kind of a brief profile of CSUB is we do offer 37 bachelor's degrees with the option for many students to select concentrations within their specific major. We have 17 master's programs and then a total enrollment of 9,399. So that does make it a smaller to mid-sized campus, but it is a great opportunity for students to make friends because we are a smaller to mid-sized campus, and the opportunity to really connect with their professors so that they can gain just the connection with their professor to help them in their classroom, to help them succeed, and to help them excel during their classes. CSUB is also a semester system-based school. So our main semesters consist of fall and spring semester. And in our next video, we'll be diving more into our academic programs. Okay, so to get started, our College of Arts and Humanities consists of the programs that you see listed on the screen here. Up top, you'll see our bachelor programs, and on the bottom, you see our master's programs. To learn a little bit more about each of these programs and what each college consists of, on this slide and then in the next few slides, you'll see a link toward the bottom of the screen that provides access to be able to visit the college website directly to learn a little bit more, again, about what each program and the college consists of. Some of the highlighted programs I wanted to mention for our school or for our College of Arts and Humanities is our Master of English, which is popular amongst international students, and our major communications. Next is our College of Business and Public Administration, which is one of our most popular colleges for our international student applicants. Some of the programs I wanted to mention here is our Master of Business Administration, which is our MBA program, Master of Public Administration, our MPA program, and then our Master of Science Healthcare Administration, which is our MSHCA program. Amongst these and our Bachelors of Business Administration, these are some of our most popular programs, and for our bachelor's programs, students do have the option to select different concentrations to select from. Again, on the bottom of the screen, you'll see the link that will take you to the college website to learn a little bit more about what our College of Business and Public Administration is about, as well as what each major consists of. Next is our College of Natural Sciences, Mathematics, and Engineering, and these are really our STEM-related programs. So I know many international students are very curious, what are the STEM-related programs that the institution offers? Up top, you'll see our programs, which are our bachelor ones, and then on the bottom, you'll see our 2 master's programs that are offered within this college. Some of the programs that I wanted to highlight within the College of Natural Sciences, Mathematics, and Engineering is our Master's of Biology, our Bachelor's program in Computer Science, our Bachelor's program in Computer Engineering, and our Bachelor's program in Electrical Engineering. Those are some of the top programs that students apply for. However, all of these would be wonderful options for your students to apply for if they are interested in a STEM program. Furthermore, none of these programs are impacted, which is a highlight of our programs here at CSUB, and oftentimes something that really intrigues students to apply for within a STEM degree. Our last college is our College of Social Sciences and Education. Some of these programs consist of our criminal justice, again, our kinesiology program, psychology, and then amongst our master's program, a highlighted program is counseling psychology and educational counseling. The link on the screen here will take you to our College of Social Sciences and Education to learn a little bit more about what this college consists of, as well as each respective major within the college. So that was some information about the colleges offered at CSU Bakersfield. Join me on the next video to learn more about student life at CSUB. Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video regarding student life at CSU Bakersfield. Student life is a big part of a student's experience while they are studying abroad, and one thing that we really try to help students with is to really engage in different opportunities for them to enjoy being a student at CSUB aside from their academics. Some of those things consist of students participating in different clubs and organizations. We do offer over 100 student club and organizations so that they can get involved in and really get a sense of belonging at CSUB so that they have the opportunity to make friends and feel connected to the institution. If we don't offer a particular club that they're specifically interested in, the student always has the opportunity to create their own club. But they also have the opportunity to engage to many different events that we offer on campus. Some of those consist of runner nights, and you can see some photos on the screen here, which is a huge carnival that we host for students every year. We have concerts during those runner nights on campus as well, so that they can really engage in some of these events that we host for our students, where many different students love to participate in. And it's a great way for students to connect to campus, but also connect with their friends and enjoy being a student at CSUB. One of the facilities on campus, and something that students really love to visit while they're a student at CSUB, is our Student Recreation Center. Our Student Recreation Center has many different amenities that they can participate in while they are enjoying this beautiful center. You can see a photo on the left-hand side of the screen of what that looks like. But some of the things available to them for free for being a student is they can enjoy a 34-feet rock wall. There are different group exercise classes that they can participate in. Some of those consist of Zumba, dance, yoga. They have weight machines. There is a whole gymnasium where they can play basketball, indoor soccer, volleyball. There's different cardio machines. There's an indoor track for those warm summer days. And there's also outdoor facilities such as the opportunity for them to play volleyball, the student recreation center field, tennis, and they can also rent individual bikes from the student recreation center for free that they can utilize here on campus or even off campus. They also have game consoles so students can, enjoy a study break and enjoy the Xbox or the Wii that we have. And we also have a brand new wellness suite within the Student Recreation Center. And this is really a great opportunity for students to enjoy our nap pod. So if they wanted to take a quick nap, before class, after class, to just recharge, they can utilize that. They also have massage chairs and they can participate in yoga to enjoy in some relaxation. Okay, so CSUB athletics is a big deal on campus. Many times, many students like to go to the games and really support our students, our student athletes. Some of the different sports that are offered at CSUB for women's sports: basketball, beach volleyball, cross country, softball, soccer, golf, swimming, and diving, just to name a few. And then some popular men's sports are baseball, basketball, soccer, again, swimming and diving, just to name a few of the men's sports. CSUB is an NCAA Division I school, and we do participate in the Big West annually. Join me on the next video to learn more about the application information.
Okay, welcome back. Today we're going to be covering application basics. And these next two slides, we're going to be covering spring and fall semester. So CSU Bakersfield only accepts application only during those two terms, spring and fall. On this specific slide, you'll be seeing that spring semester opens every August 1st of every year for both undergraduate and graduate applications. The online application can be submitted via Cal State Apply, and please visit Cal State Apply to view the spring deadlines for each program. Once a student submits their online application and submits their application fee via Cal State Apply, then they can submit their international admission requirements to our office and then send official transcripts upon request. For fall semester, applications will open every October 1st for both undergraduate and graduate students. Again, please visit Cal State Apply for application deadlines for each program, but the same format, students will submit their online application via Cal State Apply, submit their application fee. Once that's submitted, they can then submit international admission requirements to our office directly, and then send official transcripts upon request to our institution. Okay, now join us now for the next video that will go over the application information. Welcome everyone to today's video covering admission requirements. On this particular slide, we're going to be going over official transcripts. Whether it be a first-time freshman, a transfer student, or a graduate student applicant, all students must submit official transcripts and they must be in English. First-time freshmen must submit official high school transcripts from their current institution or any other high school that they've attended with proof of graduation. They must have a minimum overall 2.5 GPA. Transfer students have to submit official transcripts from all prior institutions, also including their current institution. If a student is transferring with less than 60 college units, then we will require official high school transcripts with proof of graduation required as well. Transfer students must have a minimum overall of a 2.4 GPA. And then if they are a graduate student applicant, then the student must submit a course-by-course analysis if they have completed any credits from a college or university outside of the U.S. This course-by-course analysis can be submitted from a NACCS-approved organization such as Spantran or WES. The minimum overall GPA is a 2.5. However, most graduate programs do have a higher than minimum GPA requirement. Okay, admission requirements continued. Here on the first component is financial certification. Bank statements in the English language that are no older than 6 months are required. Please refer to our website for the most up-to-date financial certification that a student must submit. And then please note that if a student is a spring applicant, then they must provide financial certification for the full academic year. All students will be required to submit an affidavit of financial support form. This is a 3-page document, and all 3 pages must be completed. And this indicates the student or the sponsor that the student will have that will be providing their financial certification. So the affidavit form is required if the student will have multiple sponsors. If the student does have any dependents, such as a spouse or a child, then they will have to provide an additional $3,000 per dependent, and additional documentation will be required for each dependent, such as the dependent's passport, a marriage certificate, and or a birth certificate. All right, admission requirements continued. Health insurance agreement form is another document that the student will need to provide during the application process, as well as an unexpired passport and the student consent form. This student consent form must be signed by the agent and the student. In addition, the student will need to provide proof of English language proficiency. Please visit our website for the most up-to-date minimum scores that we require. However, the screen currently shows the minimum scores that we are currently accepting this cycle. Once the student has all of their international admission documents, they can then upload all of their documents via our document upload webpage. Admission requirements continued. So this is specifically for graduate applicants. And depending on the program that the student is applying for, then the requirements will vary by program. However, most program requirements will have where the student will need to submit a statement of purpose, a resume and or CV, 2 to 3 letters of recommendation, qualifying examinations, and then of course the equivalency to a U.S. bachelor's degree that is determined via the course-by-course analysis that must be submitted during the time of the application. Join us for the next video where we will cover financial resources.
Welcome to today's video regarding financial resources at CSUB. One of the things I wanted to cover in today's slide is scholarships, as many of your students might have questions in regards to scholarship availability and if we offer any. Although we don't have any specific international student scholarships, once a student is admitted to CSUB, they will have access to our Scholarship Universe portal. This portal does have the option for students to view all of the available scholarships on there, and as long as there is no U.S. citizenship requirement, then the student can apply. Once they get to campus, there are also many different resources for students to help them out financially. Some of those resources consist of our food pantry, a food distribution that is done every month, and then our edible garden. These different resources allow the student the opportunity to have free food, have free produce, and just have the opportunity to engage with different resources available to them to assist them while they're a student here financially and hopefully ease some of the financial burden. Join me on the next episode or on the next video to learn about CCB housing. Welcome to on-campus housing at CUCB. We offer beautiful suite-style living for all students available on campus. One important thing to note about housing is that it is a requirement for all first-time freshmen. There is the link here on the screen that students can visit to learn more about that housing requirement, as well as being able to submit an online application. Students do have the option of payment plans, and the dorms are fully furnished. They also have game and study rooms. There's a laundry on site and even a swimming pool, as well as utilities and internet is included. Thank you so much for watching today's videos in regards to CSU Bakersfield. We hope you took so much away in terms of what our beautiful campus has to offer, what our admission requirements are, and what the student life is for the student, as well as different campus resources. We look forward to welcoming future runners.
My name is Belinda Gill, and this is the University of Findlay. I'm here with Minal Besta. We are both admissions counselors, and we'll be taking you through today's training. Today's training will be basically talking about the University of Findlay, the programs we offer, the resources we offer students. So when they come to you, have all that information to provide to them. So please stick and stay. There's more information afterwards. I'll see you in the next video.
So in this video, we're going to do a brief introduction of University of Findlay. The University of Findlay is a private university located in a small town, Findlay, Ohio. We were established and founded in 1882 through a partnership between the Churches of God General Conference and the city of Findlay. Our campus spans over 76 acres with modern facilities and a vibrant campus life. And our student body is approximately 4,200 students from nearly 40 countries, which fosters a diverse and inclusive environment. When it comes to the academic side of University of Findlay, we offer over 85 undergraduate programs with 11 master's program and 5 doctoral level programs. We have College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. We have College of Business, College of Education, College of Health Professions, College of Pharmacy, and College of Sciences. With our university being small, we have the student to faculty ratio of 13:1 students, ensuring personalized attention and mentorship. When we talk about the city of Findlay itself, it's a small, safe city in Ohio with 40,000 people. The cost of living is low, which means $50,000 salary in Findlay provides you the same economic status as $126,000 annual salary in New York City, which means students won't have to worry about money or expenses and focus on their studies and personal growth. We also have a really good job market with 15 Fortune 500 companies located here, with companies from Japan, Canada, and Germany. Not only that, we have many restaurants and recreational opportunities for students. We have a historic downtown that students can explore, and we also have shopping and fun places and fun activities that they could do in our downtown. So that's just a brief overview of City of Findlay and University of Findlay itself.
So as we dive into today's training, I'd like to highlight the University of Findlay's beautiful campus. The first will be the open green spaces that we have available. So our campus, boasts open spaces that are perfect for relaxation, studying, and also engaging in community activities. The next will be the advanced academic buildings that we have. They are all equipped with cutting-edge technology that support a dynamic and innovative learning environment that we have too. The next will be our on-campus housing. So all our housing facilities provide a vibrant students' life experience, fostering connection and a sense of community. And the next will be the immersive learning facilities that we have available. They are all designed to bridge theory and practice, and these facilities provide the hands-on opportunities that our students need to lead a truly impactful life, especially in their learning processes. So the next, I'd like to talk about the unique hands-on learning facilities that we also have. So the first will be the Animal Science and Western Equestrian Riding Complex. So this is actually a state-of-the-art learning environment, that helps them gain practical experience with animal care and equestrian studies. The next is the English Equestrian Riding Farm. So this English farm actually is a facility that offers opportunities to hone the skills and deepen the understanding of equine studies and care. And also we have the All Hazards Training Center. It is actually a nationally recognized facility for emergency response training, providing practical experience in disaster and hazard management. And the last will be the 55-acre Westland for environmental studies, especially for the students in the environmental and health safety science program that we have. It's a living laboratory where students and researchers engage directly with the ecosystem, conducting important work in sustainability and conservation. And the next slide talks about the weather in Findlay. So as you explore our beautiful campus, it's also helpful to know what the weather is like here. So typically in the summer, we can have temperatures as high as 82 degrees and then as low as 62 degrees that are perfect for enjoying the outdoors. And during the winter, you can have as high as 35 degrees and as low as 21 degrees. So that becomes a bit chilly. So those are just a few things to know, to keep in mind as you're preparing to come here to the University of Findlay. So this video covers the overview of some of the popular programs that our international students tend to go in for. So as we can see on the screen, we have the Environmental Health and Safety and Sustainability program, the MBA with the Business Analytics concentration, Computer Science and Applied Security, Education, Health Informatics, Exercise Science, Nuclear Medicine, Business Administration, Nursing, and then our Intensive English Language program. So we'll take them one after the other in the next video. So today's training session covers the Master of Science in Environmental Safety and Health Management program. So this program is actually accredited by the Environmental Health Accreditation Council, EHAC, and this accreditation ensures that the program meets rigorous academic and professional standards, providing students with a high-quality education that is recognized by employers and industry professionals alike. The next aspect we'd like to talk about will be the hands-on experience that is provided. One of the key aspects of our program is the emphasis on hands-on experience. Students will have the opportunity to engage in practical learning through field work, casework, and projects. This reward experience, helps our students to apply the knowledge that they gain in their classrooms, to actual challenges in the real world, in the environmental safety and health world, to give them that experience that they need to ensure that they are making a meaningful impact in their careers. The next will be the emphasis of the program. So the Master of Science in Environmental Safety and Health Management program has two main emphases: the Safety Leadership and Environmental Health emphasis. For those students interested in the safety leadership, our program offers a specialized focus. So the Board of Certified Safety Professionals, BCSP, has approved our program's quality assurance program, ensuring that we receive the training, all our students receive the training and skills necessary for safety leadership roles. And this accreditation also further demonstrates that the program is committed to excellence in preparing professionals for the safety and health industry. The next we'll talk about will be the career and internship opportunities that are available. In addition to the rigorous training that students receive, we also offer a wealth of career and internship opportunities. So our dedicated career service team are available, to connect them to employers through job fairs that we do every semester on campus. So this helps them network to gain that expertise that they need in the job market as well after graduation. And the next we'll talk about will be the focus areas. So this program actually focuses on 3 critical areas: the environmental sustainability, where students learn the tools and strategies that are needed to create sustainable solutions for environmental challenges. The next will be the workplace safety. And with this, one student gain expertise in ensuring safe working environment and preventing workplace injuries. The last will be public health. So in this part, students understand the intersection of environmental health and public health, preparing them to address global health challenges that are available in the current job market. So whether students are looking to focus on environmental sustainability, workplace safety, or public health, this program will equip them with the skills that they need to excel. So thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in the next video.
Our Master's in Health Informatics program is designed to equip students with essential knowledge and skills to excel in the ever-evolving healthcare industry. We have a flexible learning process hybrid format, which combines online and on-campus courses, as we understand that life can be busy, which is why our program offers flexible learning. The program can also be completed in just 2 years, and we provide hands-on experiences with electronic health records and data analysis tools, which provide students practical skills to make a meaningful impact when they start their jobs day one after graduation. We also believe in staying ahead of the curve, which is why all of our students gain HIMSS, Healthcare Information and Management System Society membership. This membership gives them access to the latest advancement in health informatics, industry publication, online communities, and updates on emerging trends. Not only that, the students here have the opportunity to be a part of internship, volunteer opportunities, and real-world projects, which gives them, again, skills in EHR systems, system implementation, and provides them industry readiness. With that, we also have a blend of theoretical concepts, engaging discussion, and case studies, which help students, while they're in school, explore topics like ethics, clinical informatics, and health data management. So overall, Master's in Health Informatics provides our students enough skills to make an impact with the knowledge of healthcare and cutting-edge technology.
So in this program, we'll talk about the Master of Science in Applied Security and Analytics program. So at the heart of our program is the cutting-edge, curriculum that focuses on advanced topics such as big data analytics, cybersecurity, and project management. These areas are currently at the forefront of today's digital transformation, and through our courses, students will gain hands-on experience tackling real-world challenges. This will not only deepen their understanding, but also prepare them to make a significant impact in their careers. The next will be the industry relevant skills that students gain throughout this course. So as the digital landscape continues to evolve, the demand for skilled professionals in cybersecurity, data analytics, and project management continues to grow. So in this program, our students will develop key industry relevant skills that are in high demand. And our courses are they are all designed to prepare them for all those in-demand roles that are currently available and provide them with the practical expertise that they need in areas such as project management, secure coding, and predictive analytics. With these skills in mind, students will all be ready to make an immediate impact in their job market once they find themselves out there. And the last thing we'll do will be to talk about the lucrative career opportunities that are available. So this program also opens doors to a wealth of lucrative career opportunities for all our students upon graduation. Students will have the opportunity, to work in high-level professional positions such as digital risk officers, chief information security officer, and other prestigious roles within the cybersecurity industry. And this program, prepares them, grants them those tools and skills that they need to make a significant impact and also compete in the job market right now. So our Master of Science in Applied Security and Analytics program, offers a powerful combination of cutting edge, curriculum, industry relevant skills, and creative job opportunities to all our students. And whether students are looking to advance their current career or, go on a new path, we are always available, willing to teach them to ensure that they are ready for whatever path that they're looking to go on to. So thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
So our Masters of Arts in Education prepares students for a meaningful career in education. One of the greatest advantages of our program is the fast track option. Students can complete this degree in as few as 18 months. This accelerated timeline allows students to reach their educational goals quickly and effectively. Not only that, our students receive guided support throughout their academic journey. We have a dedicated international student advisor who's always available to guide students through course navigation and help with adjusting to campus life. And with this program, students also get the opportunity to share their unique culture and perspective in classes, which enriches the learning community. It also fosters a global exchange of ideas in a diverse classroom environment. Our program is also designed to align with career aspirations of our students, whether they choose to specialize in areas like human resource development or pursue a more generalized approach. Students will have the flexibility to tailor their studies to match their goals. In addition to theoretical learning, our program provides practical experiences through research opportunities and internships. These hands-on experiences are crucial in preparing students to make a meaningful impact in the field of education. Whether you're researching new educational methods or working directly with students and educators, students will be ready to take on real-world challenges with confidence.
So in this video, we'll be talking about the Master of Arts in TESOL and Applied Linguistics. So this program is designed to provide students with a solid foundation in linguistics and education, while also preparing them for a wide range of career opportunities in language education and teaching. So some key areas of the program include the first being the comprehensive curriculum that we have. So our program offers a comprehensive curriculum that builds a strong foundation in both linguistics and education. So students will have, explore essential topics such as linguistic research methods, analysis techniques, and cross-cultural communication. These subjects are critical to understand how language functions in a diverse setting, whether it's teaching or conducting research or working in a global context. The next will be the focus courses that we offer. So within the program, students will study focus courses that delve deep into areas such as language education, bilingualism, and second language acquisition. These courses are designed to give all our students the expertise that they need to teach a wide range of learners effectively, from young students to adults in various educational settings. Whether you're interested in classroom teaching, language policy, or educational research, this program will prepare you for a diverse range of careers in this field. And the next will be the affordable tuition that we provide. So we understand that education is an investment, which is why we offer competitive tuition rates to make this opportunity more accessible to a lot of people. So in addition to affordable tuition, students will also have the opportunity to apply for some of our assistantship opportunities within the ELL program that we have on campus and so many other departments. And these assistantships provide valuable experiences that will help offset the cost that you're bearing, while also allowing students to focus on their studies and gain practical experience, real-world experience in the field. The last would be the career opportunities that are available. So graduating from the Master of Arts in TESOL and Applied Linguistics program opens a wealth world of career opportunities for all students. So whether you're looking to teach in schools, work in international business, pursue a career in law or communication, or become involved in civil service or community outreach, this program prepares, all our students with a broad array of paths. So students will be well equipped to teach second languages to people or apply their knowledge of linguistics in various professions, and also play a central role in those places as well. So thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Our Masters of Business Administration program offers the skill, expertise, and flexibility students need to advance their current career or to take the next step towards the leadership. We have a comprehensive curriculum designed to prepare students to become service-oriented leaders and strategic thinkers. Students will develop the critical skills needed to lead teams, make data-driven decisions, and manage complex business challenges. We also have a wide range of concentration which allows students to personalize their degree. We are also ACBSB accredited, and it ensures that our program meets the highest standards of teaching excellence and outcome-based learning. Not only the first concentration, we also have an option where students can do a second concentration in the field of finance, human resource management, international business, marketing, or operation management. And the students also have the option to do business analytics concentration, which is a STEM program. And with that, in addition to theoretical knowledge, our program emphasizes practical applications. Students will have the opportunity to apply what they learn directly to their current job through case studies, projects, and simulations. The real-world experiences helps to bridge the gap between theory and practice, allowing students to immediately implement new skills in their professional setting.
So in this video, we'll talk about the Intensive English Language Program, that's the IELP. So this program has three main goals. The first will be to enhance English proficiency in our students. So we do this by helping students improve their speaking, listening, reading, and writing skills in English. The next will be the support to support adjustment to US life. And we provide resources and support to help our students adapt to cultural and educational life here in the US, academic life here in the US. The next will be to promote academic success. So we do this by equipping our students with the language skills that they need to succeed in their studies, whether it's undergraduate or graduate or professional programs. The next we'll talk about will be the national accreditation. So our IELP program is nationally accredited by the Commission on English Language Program Accreditation, which ensures that we meet the highest standard of quality and excellence. So with this accreditation, students can be confident that they're receiving top-tier education that will prepare them for success in their academic or professional endeavors. The next will be the experienced faculty and support that we offer students. So our faculty is actually made up of experienced educators who have a collective experience of about 80 years in teaching English as a second language. So they are always dedicated to helping students, succeed, and will provide personalized experience and guidance throughout the learning journey of our students. Additionally, we offer free tutorials through our ELL program, so students can receive extra help when they need it. Also, we have the Explore America program, and through this program, students will have the opportunity to immerse themselves in the American culture and also gain a deeper understanding of a local environment. This unique program allows students to, explore different aspects of their US life, whilst also helping them adjust to life here and also improve their language skills in a real-world context. And also, we provide safe and secure environment. So we prioritize the safety and well-being of our students. And with this, our campus offers a safe and secure environment where students can focus on their learning without any distractions. Whether you're studying in class or exploring somewhere outside, you can feel confident that you have a supportive and welcoming environment. We also have the special topics course. So assuming a group of people are interested in English, maybe pilots or a group of people in a specific field interested in English, we can tailor that course to suit them. So we can have, say, pilots English for pilots, or English for maybe some educators. So this gives you those personalized experience to tailor every course to suit the needs that you currently have. And also credits. So if you're studying an IOP program, you gain credit for the courses that you study, and this is added on to you. So in case you're going in for an undergraduate program. So this ensures that you're not wasting so much time just studying IOP, but it adds up to your undergraduate study so you can complete on time. So these are just a few highlights of our IOP program. And thank you for staying and watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. Okay, so this training talks about the application criteria. So for all applications, we require a $75 non-refundable application fee at the very beginning. So after you upload all your documents, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks for a decision to be made. Once a decision is made, you're required to pay a $500 non-refundable deposit. So typically the $75 and then the $500 are valid for 2 years, 2 academic years, meaning assuming you go in for your interview and you're unable to get a visa, your application can be deferred from one intake to the other for 2 academic years. And there are 3 application intakes for us. So we have the spring application deadline, which is November 10th, summer application deadline of April 1st, and then fall application deadline of June 20th. And you can always apply on our website, www.findley.edu. We do require a language test score for all our programs, but then if you do not have one, you can be offered a conditional admission, and then you take our ILP program first. Upon completion, then you can be enrolled in the actual program that you're interested in. So the various test scores that we accept will be the TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, and PTE. At this moment, we do not accept MOE letters in place of the language test scores. And please note, not all programs accept all test scores. So all programs have different requirements. So on our website, we give all these requirements in there. So at this point, we'll talk about the undergraduate application documents. So here we require your high school transcripts and then your school leaving certificate or diploma. For the English test, we require a TOEFL of 61, IELTS of 6.0, PTE of 50, and then Duolingo of 95. And again, you can be admitted with a conditional admission. That way you can take the ILP program first. We also require a passport picture in your application. And then we also require a bank statement. For the bank statement, if it's your personal bank statement, then we do need an affidavit of support. But if someone else is sponsoring you, then we need an affidavit of support. And it's just a letter from your sponsor stating that you're willing to fund your education for the entire period that you are here in the US. And then for the undergraduate level, SAT and ACT are optional. However, depending on what score you have, it can help you get a higher scholarship amount. And the next will be the graduate application document. So here we require a bachelor's degree and then your transcript. For the TOEFL, we require a 79, IELTS of 6.5, PTE of 58, and then Duolingo of 105. And again, all programs will have different requirements. So these are just the minimum requirements. Each program might have something higher than this. So you can always refer on our website for more information. Here we also need a passport and then a bank statement. And again, if you have a sponsor, then you have to provide an affidavit of support. If not, the bank statement alone will suffice.
So we're quickly going to go over the tuition and scholarship. The amount that you see on the screen right now is for fall 2024. So it might change. So these are just the estimate cost in tuition and scholarships that we provide. So talking about undergraduate tuition, it ranges from $16,000 to $24,000 per year, depending on the program the student applies for. For graduate tuition, it's comparatively affordable. It ranges from $9,000 to $15,000 per year. So moving forward to scholarship, for undergraduate scholarships, we provide scholarship based on their GPA. So as you can see in the screen, if the GPA is 3.29 or lower, it starts from $16,000 and it increases as the GPA increases. And our highest amount of scholarship is $24,000 per year. It gets renewed every year that the student is here. And for international undergraduate transfer students, there are a slightly different amount, as you can see in the screen. For students with up to 2.99 GPA, we have 16,000 scholarship per year, and with students who have the GPA of 3.0 to 3.5, we have $20,000 scholarship, and 3.5 or higher, we have $24,000 scholarship. Before we move forward to graduate scholarship, one thing to keep in mind with undergraduate scholarship is if they have ACT or SAT scores, and if those scores provide them higher amount of scholarships, we'll look at them. So if a student has a GPA of 3.3, but their SAT scores is higher, and if that score can provide them higher amount of scholarship, then we're going to take whichever score gets them a higher amount of scholarship. So now moving to graduate scholarship, it's pretty simple. We just have $750 scholarship for each semester. It applies to all graduate students. This scholarship is especially only available for international graduate students. Also for IELP classes, we have $750 scholarship for each semester. Again, for both of the graduate and IELP scholarships, they are not included during summer classes. So these scholarships are only available for fall and spring semesters. So this is just a brief overview of the scholarship and tuition, and also students will not have to separately apply for scholarships when they are provided, they are offered admission. The scholarship is also directly included in it.
So in this training, we want to talk about our campus resources. We believe our students thrive when they're provided with all the resources and amenities that they need to study. So that's what we ensure here at the University of Findlay. The first resource will be the DeLong Writing Center, which is located at the Center for Student Life and College of Business. So in this center, students are helped with, planning, drafting, revising, citing, and then editing, as well as proofreading all their writing assignments. So this ensures that everything is at par with whatever it is the lecturers expect from them. Also, the next will be the Center for Career and Professional Development. We call the CCPD. So this is a department on campus that assists students when they are looking for jobs to ensure that they are ready for the job market. So in this office, they are assisted with networking, interview skills, personal branding, career placement, and experiential learning to ensure that as they go in for those interviews, they are prepared, they look the part, and they are ready to speak to the best of their knowledge. The next resource will be the English Language Learner Support Center. So especially for our students in the IELP program who are learning English, this is a center that is available to support them. So when they have tests, they are there to, assist them with test-taking strategies, paper editing, APA formatting, avoiding plagiarism, vocabulary development, pronunciation clarity, and cultural norms, because we are all from different countries which have different norms and all that. So this is a center that is available to ensure that you get to understand the US system, you get to understand the language so you can easily use it in your daily activities. The next resource will be the Kosiano Health Center. So this is a free clinic that is available on campus. So hospital here in the US is quite expensive. So to ensure that all students are adequately treated, if they fall sick, we have this free clinic available on campus. It is staffed daily with nurses and by 3 days a week, but with a physician. So they are available to take off, those over-the-counter medications that you might need, those first aid that you might need and all that. And in addition to this service, we also have Kosiano on the go, which is available 24 hours at the campus security office. So over the weekend when the center is closed, you can always walk in there, get your first aid, get your over-the-counter medication to ensure that you can treat yourself over that weekend while the center is closed. And on Monday, you can go in there to be treated. The next resource will be counseling. So counseling is very underrated in so many communities, and we take it very serious because when international students come here, they're away from family. We understand people might be homesick and all that. So these are trained professionals that are available for you to talk to them. So they are there in case you're feeling homesick, you're feeling depressed or anything. These are trained professionals that will help you deal with your anxiety, deal with your depression. Maybe you're having issues with class. They can give you tips and tricks on how to, excel in your classes, because we believe that once you have a sound mind, you can easily study. So that is the purpose of this service, to ensure that you have all that support for your mental health. And the next will be the Beaufort Center. So that is a welcoming space for diversity and inclusion, because again, international students are different. So once we come on campus, we meet different individuals. So this is a center that is available to ensure that there are programs available for all students to come together. That way internationals can interact with domestic to get the most out of both worlds. So that is what all these services are available to do. So we ensure that all these resources are available free for all students so they can make the most out of it whilst they are here in school. And the next will be the fun part of all of this. So we ensure we are here to study, yes, but then also there's a part of you having fun. So to ensure that you have that active part of you still working, we also have these swimming pools that are free and available for all students to come in there, enjoy some quality time with your friends at the swimming pool. We have the cardio center in case you're into fitness, so you can go in there, work out, and then go back home. We also have an indoor track, a climbing wall, and then the courts, and as well gaming. So you can also go in there when you're done with classes, when you're done with assignments, you want to wonder why these are all avenues for you to do so. That way you can still get the fun part of being in college while still getting the serious part of your classes.
So now I'm going to quickly talk about the housing and residence life here on campus, starting with Welcome House. Welcome Houses are houses for international students. It's a temporary stay for students when they first come into campus. It's fully furnished. It's $25 a night. We provide bedding packages available for $25. That way students won't have to go and buy stuff immediately after their long travel. We have kitchen facilities, laundry, cable, and internet in the house. And each of the Welcome Houses have one graduate students available in case students need any kind of assistance in case of late arrival, because we know how international travel goes. Sometimes students arrive at 1 a.m., but not to worry, we do have a graduate assistant in each of the houses and they can assist you with it. So this is just a temporary stay where you can come stay and then decide whether you want to stay on campus, off campus, weigh your options, and then you can go from there. So moving to off-campus housing. So for domestic students, we have some policies that makes them compulsory stay in on-campus housing for a year or two. But for international students, it's different. We do allow international students to directly stay on off-campus housing. These are affordable rental options. We also have a list of off-campus housing that are available nearby. We keep that list and provide that list to students during orientation. We also have a link to renting off-campus guide on our website that can be really helpful to students. Just a few key considerations to keep in mind while you're looking for off-campus housing is, number one, most of the houses might require you to have a 12-month lease. So you have to be prepared in the sense that you will stay in the house for 12 months. The next thing is there will be separate payments for utilities. There are times where international students might assume that, after paying the rent, the utilities are paid. But keep in mind that depending on which house, which landlord you're dealing with, you might have to pay for the utilities. So it's just a quick warning so that it may not come as a surprise when you're here. And the next thing is vehicle may be necessary for properties, because when it comes to on-campus housing, most of the on-campus housing residence halls, they are in walking distance. But for off-campus housing, you might need a means of transportation. And with Findlay being such a small town, there aren't many public transportation. So these are just like few considerations to keep in mind when you're looking for off-campus housing. We're just going to go over the quick overview of our main campus. We have different academic, administrative, and athletic buildings with 8 residence hall, 19 townhouse, 12 cottages, and many other individual houses where students stay in. We are going to go look over these in more details in next slides with their rates and everything. So for housing and food cost, the approximate cost is $24,700 for an international students. That's also an estimated cost that we mentioned in their I-20. For undergraduate students, there is a stipend of $1,000 each semester. It might change depending year to year, so you don't completely rely on it because every year the housing policy changes and the total cost is expected to change a little bit. Next, for on-campus housing, these are some pictures of our town halls. All of our on-campus housing is located in walking distance. The rooms are fully furnished. You can pick whether you want to stay in a single room or a double room. There's a 24-hour security. Our campus security is always around campus, whether it's at night, anytime, they're always around campus. So anytime you feel safe, not safe or scared, you can always call the campus security. The utilities are included, so you will not have to pay for utilities separately like you might have to if you stay off campus. The charges will be billed every semester, so once you register for your classes and everything, you will be able to see your cost for each semester through your workday. Overall, on-campus housing is beneficial for international students because it helps foster a sense of community and help students settle quickly. You get to make friends through your housemates, your roommates. So it is a really good environment for an international student to grow and build a community. So next, we have dining plans. We have various meal plans that students can pick from. If the student is staying in residence hall, they must have a dining plan because they do not have kitchen in the rooms. But for other housing options, there are houses with kitchens. So in those cases, the student will not have to get the dining plan. So they'll have the option to opt out. The on-campus dining plan includes Henderson Dining Hall, the picture that you can see, that's our dining hall. And there is a refinery with various different food options and stores. So these are the 2 options that are included in your meal plan. So here you can see a short description of all the cost per semester and annually for our meal plans and residence halls. I won't go over everyone individually, but you can see them here, and there's also more details on it on our website. So for an estimate cost for unlimited meal plan is going to be around $3,000. The students, if they don't want to get the whole meal plan, they can also just get 10 meal plan a week for $2,940. There are other cheaper plans like Euler plan, which is just $1,680. So it really depends on where you're staying, because if you're staying in residence hall with no kitchen, you'll have to pick a meal plan. But if you're staying somewhere with kitchen, then you can just opt in for a cheaper meal plan like the Euler plan. So this is just the basic food rate and housing rate again. These are effective for fall 2025, and it is subjective to be changed like every year. For housing application process, our housing application opens mid-November and mid-February, depending on which intake it is. And all our students get an email. So if the students are up to date with their emails, you won't have to worry about it. You just complete a form online. It's not complicated. It's a very simple process, and you get an email confirmation about your booking. Especially for international students, we recommend them to come here on campus, stay in the Welcome House, look at the housing options, and then decide. So so the students don't have to book housing from back home. All they can do is reserve a Welcome House, and they can make a decision once they get here and pay accordingly.
Thank you all so much for taking the time to learn about the University of Findlay today. I'd just like to highlight a few things about the school, some things that we are proud of. So one thing is we have strong academic programs with hands-on learning experiences for students. We provide state-of-the-art facilities that empower our students to explore and then excel. And we also have a diverse and welcoming community that offers collaboration and then growth. So just to keep in mind, our focus always is on meaningful life and then productive careers. So at Findlay, we try to incorporate this in our students. We believe in equipping them to, with the tools that they need to succeed academically and then professionally. And we hope today's presentation gave you a glimpse of the opportunities and experiences that are with your students here at the University of Findlay. So again, thank you. And if you do have questions, we are always available to assist you. Thank you.